Devon Harper, one of dozens of Essex County gridiron greats set to shine at this 21st annual Paul Robeson All-Star Football Classic in East Orange. Captain shaking hands at midfield before kickoff. First period, East quarterback Matt Theus getting the ball early, suffers a rare sack on the night for the East. They would put Damian Thomas in at QB later, but same drive, Theus looks left, lofts it up there for David Njoku of Cedar Grove High, and the 6'4 wideout leaps up and grabs it for the touchdown, a 16-yard strike. Still in the first, West on the move, quarterback Jake Horan finds Drew Rayford of Pompton Lakes High, who bores his way through for an 11-yard score. Tied game after 1 quarter of play. In the second period, West on the verge of another score. This is thrown into traffic and picked off by Isaiah Scott inside his own 5-yard line. Scott, the talented defensive back out of West Orange High, really finding the seams. He hauls it past midfield. He won't be dragged down till about the 32 of West. A 66-yard interception and return by Scott. That set the East up with great field position. Thomas rolls to his right, fires long for the back of the end zone, and Raymond Iodice with an amazing catch for the touchdown. And Njoku gives him mad props, 14-7 East after a heck of a great play. East's defense really proved its might as well all game long. This is complete here to Adam Rayford, who runs it left. He's dragged down but loses his helmet in the process. Now that would be a face mask on Nasir Gordon. 15 yards tacked onto that, however, West could not turn it into points. Closing inside of 1 minute before the half, East with it. Theus back in, goes long for Kenny Rosario of Montclair High, and Rosario's got it for another East score, this coming with 58 to play. West sets up for a field goal, just a few ticks left on the clock. It is blocked and picked up by Zach Jones of Montclair High. Jones running it right, really turns on the Jets. Look at him go. Game clock down to 0, so Jones needs to reach the end zone to turn it into points. He outruns everyone and goes all the way for an unbelievable touchdown. 85 yards, 27-7 your halftime score. Third quarter, West trying to get back into this thing mentally inside the red zone. This is complete to J.R. Reese of Jefferson High. He breaks the plane for the score. West now trailing by 13. The touchdown roused the West defense. Thomas back with it, decides to air it out again. It is picked off by Ryan Love of West Milford High. First interception off the arm of Thomas all game. Could it turn the tides in West's favor? Well, this seemed to be a harbinger of bad times. The second of 2 straight bad snaps. This one a turnover as Akinde McQueen comes up with it. The Patterson Eastside standout with a great play. Thomas and company right back to work. He played pitch and catch all evening with that talented group of East receivers, and Njoku made this and one other sensational completion just inside the right sideline. It set up more good things for the men in white. Thomas here keeps it himself, runs it up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown East. That pretty much ended the competitive phase of the game. In the fourth period, Thomas would add another 6 points of his own on the ground. The Essex County All-Stars, with several players off to Division I programs this fall, hammer out a big win. The final, 41-20.
It wasn't even me, honestly. I can't take all the credit. My linemen did a spectacular job today. You know, they blocked very well. For them to come out here and perform like that, I had to follow them.
Our team's great, you know, I owe up to them for everything, the line they blocked, you know, the quarterback, amazing. So I tried to do my job, and luckily I did.
Talk about that first quarter touchdown. Looked like you had it all the way.
Yeah, of course. I'm not living. I was so excited for it, actually. You know, the first ball, you know, thrown to me, I had to, you know, take it. So I caught it, you know, I was very excited. It was just a great day.
Thomas was selected East Offensive MVP. With Tony Cornish Jr. at Paul Robeson Field, I'm Mark Fontes for Mid-Jersey Sports. These highlights of the Paul Robeson All-Star Classic brought to you by PDSR Enterprises. Always responsible, always accountable. We believe in building stronger families. PDSR.